I respect LeBron for what he's just said, and I love LeBron. I love his family, what he's done for the Laker organization, what he did for me as the president of the Laker organization. But sometimes as a man, you have to make decisions based on your well-being, right? And I made that decision based on me and my own happiness. And so I could have done it a different way. Yes, he's right. But I did it my way. And that doesn't take anything away from our relationship or how I feel about LeBron. But sometimes as a man or a woman, you got to make decisions based on your own happiness. And sometimes you just got to go out and do your thing. And that's what I did.
But Magic, he was talking about the way you did it. Do you have any regrets about the way you did it?
No. I'm not a regretful guy.
If you could do it again, would you have done it any differently?
Max, I'm not a regretful person. I stick to my guns. Listen, this was not, I just woke up and said, oh, I'm going to leave the Lakers. This was building up.
If someone had done that to you when you were in your prime, or when you were even an older player, if they had recruited you to a team and their pitch really was part of the reason, and then left without informing you first, you learned through the media, how would you feel about it?
No kind of way. I'm not that guy.
Okay.
I'm not that person. Pat Riley left, right? And we cried together. But he had already made up his mind he was leaving, right? So, but I love Pat Riley. That's my man. And I will always love him, one of my best friends. But he made a decision for himself, and that was great.
Rob Pelinka was Kobe Bryant's agent. He was a seller, not a buyer. He wasn't a GM, and yet he gets put in that position. And then when you try to get things done, he has enough power to stop you, essentially, it seems to me, what you're saying. Where does Rob Pelinka's power come from?
I think you're asking me, is that based on Jeannie Buss or
Kobe Bryant?
Or Kobe Bryant. Hey, it could come from both sides. But one thing Jeannie does, she respects him. And I think she knows him based on him working for Kobe Bryant. And now, as Laker fans, as I am, we got to sit back and say, hey, we got to support Rob Pelinka, just like we got to support Frank Vogel, the new coach. And we hope that they do a great job because, listen, I'm going to still be at every Laker game. What happened to me, I'm over that. I was over that the day I left. I went back to running my business. I left on Thursday. I was in my office on Monday, right? And so, but I'm still pulling for the Lakers. I'm still a Laker, and I will always be a Laker.
We stay with Rob Pelinka for this one reason. Luke Walton, as you just acknowledged, you wanted to let him go. It appears as if the Lakers clearly didn't have that problem because they ended up letting him go, and he walks away and he goes to the Sacramento Kings for their head coaching job.
Right.
Did you want also to get rid of Rob Pelinka and was denied the opportunity to do that?
No, we never had a discussion about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that what I wanted to do was just bring in my coach. If you're gonna judge me, you got to judge me by me bringing in my own people.
Who was that coach going to be? Did you have an idea who you were going to hire?
No, not at that time.
Okay.
I think that even just recently, I wanted the Lakers to hire Tyronn Lue. Right. Because I thought that and know that Ty is an unbelievable coach. And so I wanted the best for the Lakers.
That's what is perplexing to me and why I ask where Pelinka's power comes from. And it seems to be rooted in his relationship with Kobe Bryant and then Kobe's relationship with Jeannie. The reason I ask is what Stephen A. just said. When a new president takes over, usually if the existing coach that he inherited better be great. If he's anything less than great, the new guy is going to bring in his guy.
Right.
When that coincides with the fact that you wanted essentially to bring in LeBron James's coach. So there's also the power struggle. A lot of times the superstar wants his coach. When the new president and the superstar want the same coach, but can't get the current guy fired, and then as soon as the president's out, the current guy is fired, it doesn't add up. We say, why did it happen that way? What's your theory?
I can't tell you. I can't answer that, because, again, my frustration was you got to let me hire my own people, right? And so, and then, again, I don't like when people, listen, if you want to elevate yourself, I'm all for that. You want growth in a corporate America or at the Lakers, I'm all for that too. But it's a way to get that, right? And it's not talking about the person who's above you. And so I told him when I'm not having fun, I'm gonna leave, right? And I just didn't have fun anymore. I love going to the gym. I love going to all the NCAA tournaments, watching the young players play. I love working with our analytics team and the people that we had at the Lakers because we had an excellent team. What has to happen now, Max, is this. Jeannie got to empower somebody, whoever that is. Is that Rob? Is that Kurt Rambis? Whoever that is. And you got to let them make decisions because I love her because she's smart and she loves the Lakers, but she can't be emotionally tied to the guys. And she loved Luke as a man, right? Not because he was a great coach, but as a man.
But it's not about Luke Magic because Luke is gone. The upshot is this. Magic's gone, and LeBron doesn't have the coach he wanted.
But again, they had to come up with a plan, and this is the plan now, right?
Let me get in here quick, because it sounds like Jeannie's listening to a lot of different voices that might be clouding her head. And we mentioned Rob Pelinka, we mentioned Kobe, I know there's others. Who do you think's dominating her thought process and decision-making, the main voice?
Well, I think that Jeannie will always make the final decision, but she huddles up with Linda Rambis, and probably now even, I think Phil Jackson advises her a little bit.
Okay.
What about Kurt
outside.
Rambis, too?
And now Kurt Rambis is home. And I was happy Kurt was back because I wanted more basketball experience to be with the Lakers. We didn't have a lot of former NBA players with us.